blue, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the And the Broncos ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the USF Bulls offense will have the football first. And here comes Austin Mack. They have a lot of confidence that he can get them in the right play and make the right calls. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. So now it's 2nd and long. Mack. Got a man. It's Rodgers. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Boise State's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense. And
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The Broncos decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On his way back from the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. This USF offense will open this drive right here. Hands it off on the counter. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The give on the counter. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Austin Mack. Fires on the run. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense back onto the field. The run inside. It's Gaines. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And it's a sack. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Running inside, it's Simon. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. He'll try it again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the back. Spins away from the defender. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Throwing, Mack. The screen, he's got wheels. Could not make his way to the corner. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Dropping back, it's Mack. He's going to take off. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Delayed handoff. It's Simon. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. From the gun on third down, it's Mack. Makes the grab down the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Mack. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown Bulls. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Makes the grab. It's Wagner. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Kick is in the air. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Austin Mack throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll go play action with Mack. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Mack. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Now here's Mack. Fires to the right. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Going to run it. It's Gaines. Not much room to run. Give him one to the 7. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying to impose their will with the run. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Offense working from the pistol. Looking downfield on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Setting up the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. He's got it. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Papa.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Throwing Mack. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver there working on the crossing route. And a big thing for the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time to work through all the traffic, get by the linebackers in the middle of the field, and work all the way over to the other side.
Could be an alley. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The Bulls are rolling down the field. Looking for a man. It's Mack. Rush is on him. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run inside. It's Simon.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Mack from the gun on third down. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Running inside. It's Gaines. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. 3rd and 6 yards to go. The play action fake. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. He'll just get in trouble when he tries.
They'll go back to work on offense. Takes the handoff. It's Gaines. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. It's complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Finding some room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Broncos!
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
And they tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart the...
There he goes! Got enough for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Collins. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Mack. The screen, he can go. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Quick spin on the run. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped. A gain of 6. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Keeps it himself. Might have a chance. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Austin Mack. He's got him. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, USF!
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together an 81-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Oh, they're after him. Got a first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quarterback running on the draw. It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Throwing, Mack. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Mack. Fires to the wideout. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the O. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Mack. They're working that left side. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Oh, he makes the catch. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now here's Mack. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Behind the chains now on second and long. Scanning the field, it's Mack. Takes a hit as he fires. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Again, it's Mack. Finds his man. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. The Bulls line up to punt it away. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama. State Buckeyes. And it's the Crimson Tide with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now back to your game in Boise. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertsons Stadium.
And the Bulls will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a gap. It's Gaines. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? The Broncos are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got... to the 15-yard line. And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Gaines. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pulls it and runs it again. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Good right down the boulevard. That slices the lead to 2.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They'll go play action with Mack. Got the back over the middle. Turning it on! He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands.
Got a little grass. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. On the ground, it's Collins. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. The run inside. It's Thurman. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Austin Mack. Plucks it out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Bulls will try to pick it up on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Running inside, it's Gaines. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last.
Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. After that near turnover, the clock is stopped as they tend to an injured player. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Snowed under by the defense. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They'll go play action with Mack. Pressure coming, and down he goes.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And then third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gaines. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Might as well stick with him. Makes his man miss. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Tight end now in motion. On the ground, it's Gaines. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick release on the RPO. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Broncos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Handoff to the lone back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give on the option. Here's a little room there. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Motion from the wide receiver. On second and goal, he gets another chance. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. They'll send the tight end in motion. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And the defense was all over it. They know third down, the quarterback could be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Broncos! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
No-brainer this late in the game. Up by 1, you got to go for 2 and try to push it out to a 3-point edge. From the gun. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped short. Still a 1-point game here in the fourth. They had hoped to push this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Now here's Mack. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The number 1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Secures it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Broncos send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And this less than stellar performance is something you just can't afford when you have a veteran signal caller. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. They'll go right back to him. Makes it past the marker. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll go play action with Mack. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. On the move, it's Collins. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs. Now out close to midfield. Off play action on first down. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. And the Bulls will snap it on first and 10. Throwing, Mack. Fires to the big fella. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's second and 6. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's second and 6. There's a crease. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying to run, it's Simon. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, South Florida! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Mack makes the grab for the 2-point conversion. So it's an 80-yard drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Tight end getting vertical. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And he's dragged down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking for a crease, it's Gaines. Oh, he's got some space. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Reads it, fires complete. Breaks away on the left. Touchdown Broncos! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. The Broncos fight back and take the lead.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll go play action with Mack. Got his man on the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Austin Mack. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Working that left side now. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. They'll go to the counter. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. So now it's 2nd and long. Throwing Mack. He'll pull it down. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mack. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. The run inside. It's Gaines. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
A nice luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Makes the grab on the left. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. It's caught. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Bulls use their 1st timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Running inside. It's Gaines. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Timeout now called by USF, and that's their final one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Biggest drive of the game coming up right now as this team tries to win it in regular. There's some room. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.